everybody, and welcome to a new Kuzzle IoT video. Building an IoT project can be a rather difficult task. You have to tackle with complexity at almost every level, and pitfalls are very common. Kuzzle IoT is a solution that helps you building effective applications without losing precious time. Now imagine you have a fleet of IoT devices on one side and web or mobile applications on the other. You will obviously need something to help you connect them together. And that's where Kuzzle IoT comes into play. Kuzzle IoT is an open source on-premise backend that helps you connect devices with applications. Now, when developing such a solution, the first problem is to handle the huge variety of protocols that are involved into the process. Applications used to connect to the server using HTTP and WebSockets, but devices can use anything going from MQTT to the most uncommon proprietary protocol. So the solution that Kuzzle IoT provides is shipping with a native multi-protocol network layer, which enables you to install as many protocols you want and either develop your own. Now, using these protocols, your devices and your application will be able to communicate by hitting the Kuzzle native API, which covers a huge variety of use cases. They can hit the API by sending bare-bone requests or by using one of the SDK that we publish and maintain. Now, through the API, one of the things that would be possible to do is store data. The persistence layer under Kuzzle IoT is Elasticsearch, which works under the NoSQL paradigm. This will give you huge freedom in the way you will structure your data model. But this is not enough. Once you have your data, you will need to protect it. That's why Kuzzle IoT will ship with a native authentication and security layer that will enable you to install as many authentication strategies you want, and of course, implement your own. But this would be useless if it wouldn't enable you to build a very effective application that keep up with the industry standards. And I'm talking about rich and real-time interactions. Kuzzle IoT comes to the rescue, shipping with a native real-time engine that will enable you to express complex subscription queries directly within the clients. This DSL also supports geofencing, which is very handy when working with IoTs because it will enable you, for example, to be notified whenever a device enters or exits a given geopolygon. But how does this scale? Well, it scales very well because it's designed to. Kuzzle IoT is on-premise and cloud agnostic. You can install it on any kind of infrastructure, going from your personal server to the most complex AWS cloud infrastructure. And it scales in a masterless flavor, which means you can leverage the advantages of the most fluid and robust auto-scaling mechanisms. And of course, you can add some business logic directly on the backend by coding a plugin and extending the API. But I will stop here for now. And please stay tuned for more Kuzzle IoT videos. If in the meanwhile you have questions, you can reach us on Gitter and we will be glad to answer. Now it's time to say goodbye, and I hope I see you on the next video.